It is 5:32 a.m. I'm headed into the farm, and I don't know if they posted the video yet of the tractor that got stuck last week, but that field hasn't been planted in 2 years, I believe. It was 3 harvests ago that we actually were able to. Okay, maybe this will work better. So I'm on my way to the farm to start trying to disc this field that's been out of commission for 2 seasons now. And it's been that way because it's such a low field and it's been so wet that we haven't been able to get anything out there. I tried to get a tractor out there last year and almost got stuck. My dad took a tractor out there last week and got stuck, and it's had a little more sunshine and a little bit more wind since then, and I'm convinced that now is finally the day to get it done. So I think everybody else thinks I'm going to get stuck if I go out there, so my goal is to get there before they do and go out there before they can try to talk me out of it. So the tractor's already sitting over there. It's got one problem that I need to fix right quick when I get there. I want to take care of that and see if maybe we can get something done. Okay, it's 6:20 and I have made it to the tractor. So we picked one of our older tractors and a really old disc to do this with, because this particular model of tractor actually goes really well in the mud, and I think it's gonna do well for us today. This disc is I have no idea when it was built, but it was a long time ago, but it's only 10 foot wide, so chances of getting stuck are less. But Friday I noticed we had a flat over here, so we had to fix that. I'm about to put that on before we get started. So 90s model tractor, 80s model me, and who knows what this is. We're gonna see if we can get this done. While I'm putting this wheel back on, this is actually a very odd geological feature. I guess it's an old oxbow off of a bio or something, but not just this field, but an entire area through here. It's like 8 or 10 feet lower than everything else around it. So it forms kind of a swampy slough type area all the way around the central hotspot, and that's why this place is called Snake Island. So before they had pumps and things like that to pump it out, all that area was flooded, and the part in the middle obviously stood out, looked like an island, and there are a lot of snakes here too.
A few moments later.
Okay, so here's my plan. The best way to get stuck is to try to turn too tight. Then one track starts slipping, that one goes down, and then you just can't get out of it. So I'm going to make big, wide, sweeping turns. Might even just turn 90 degrees and kind of go around the outside edge of the field to start with and fill things out. what, I'm going to stop right here and take a little video of the field so we can see what we're looking at. Okay. Time to go. Alright, I'm out here. Not stuck yet. See how this goes. Remember too, this was before iPods or iPhones or any of that sort of thing. And I used to spend a lot of time on one of these tractors. Obviously the radio gets kind of old after a while. So I would listen to books on tape or books on CD. And then I'd have to have a CD player that would plug into the tape deck. But the anti-skip wouldn't work enough because you hit the bumps and it would just skip and everything like that. So I fashioned like a plastic bag that I would hang from this, and it would swing instead of bump. When you hit a bump, and it would take the skip out of it. So it was like an anti-skip device. Anyway, it worked until finally iPods came out. You can download podcasts or music or whatever you wanted. And then of course now you got it all right there on your phone. So definitely a lot of changes. Again, definitely a lot stickier through here, but I'm coming up closer to the drier spots. Hopefully I'm going to make it. That didn't feel good. That didn't feel good either. And, oh, slipping. Made it. Okay, let's do a little bit of math. So, this disc is only 10 feet wide.
A lot of boring math later.
560. That's 6 acres per hour. I think I might have to go faster. So this seems to be going okay. I'm going to try to work my way around it a few more times and then venture out into the middle and see what it looks like. Hopefully at some point I can figure out the spots that have to be worked with this little disc and then just hook something bigger up to get the rest of it. But it looks like at least the majority of it's going to go. So that is good. Well, it was going really well. Kind of blocked off a big portion of it. And I'm actually in a spot that wasn't too bad, but the disc balled up and started sliding. And when it did, it made me slip. And so I appear to be stuck. So the same thing that makes that disc draw things out a bit also opens up the sticky mud. And when I was trying to walk across it, just lost my shoe. There we go. Oh, okay, all right, now this is for real. That is a cottonmouth. So it's probably a good thing I lost my shoe, because it slowed me down enough not to step on that thing. So we have poisonous snakes and non-poisonous snakes, but this is very much a poisonous snake. Give him his room. Continue walking this way. It won't bother him. But you can bet I'm going to be watching the ground a lot closer now. Okay, we got it out, got it hooked back up, and now I ran the disc in some drier dirt, and it's good to go again. So I'm going to not venture quite that far over into that territory just yet. I'm going to knock out some of this medium dry stuff, and then we'll see how far we can get. Okay, so let's take a look at the progress so far. Not too bad. I've actually got to drive to another part of the farm to get on with a little bit better internet, to get on a Zoom call for a little while, and then I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat, and then I'll come back and finish this up. Refill time. Okay, so I'm back over closer to the headquarters. Just sitting in my truck about to dial into a Zoom meeting. This meeting today is with an organization called Field to Market that I serve on the board of there. And Field to Market is an organization that works to connect different stakeholders throughout the supply chain around sustainability. So we've got lots of different grower organizations that are part of that. Different brands, retail, many different nonprofits and things like that, and it's a place that all these organizations come together to talk about sustainability, to find ways we can work together, and yeah, so committee service and stuff like that is part of what we do here on the farm as well, so that we can help influence and benefit not just the work that we're doing here, but also throughout agriculture, and advocate for the role that rice farmers in particular across the United States play in making more sustainable food. So about to hop on that call and do that for a little while, and then go grab a bite to eat. Okay, done with my Zoom call, done eating lunch, and now I've got to make one more important quick stop before I head back to the field. There's many different wavelengths. Okay, so I've got the field work down, almost done, but I've got this one little corner that's still pretty wet, so I'm trying to fight my way through getting it without getting stuck again. So I'm just going to try to get up some speed, lift the disc up a little bit where it's not all the way to the ground, and go through it. Everybody else thinks I'm gonna get stuck if I go out there. Not stuck yet. So this seems to be going okay. The best way to get stuck is to try to turn too tight, getting it without getting stuck again. Okay, got it out. Well, I had to park it somewhere. Now I'll just have to walk back to my truck. So I don't know where the line between perseverance and stubbornness is, but either way, got the field done.